the world overwhelmed with waste. It's a moment to make our difference, from the ocean overchoked with waste to the land married to pollution. But together you and I will discover a solution, transforming plastics to prosperity as our creed. Reuse, reduce, recycle as our creed. Reuse, reduce, recycle as our code. We are responsible to remove the harmful industrial waste in our land. E-waste polluting our land.
Meaning that those will always say, does he practice what he preach? But as St. Peter's College, you walk the talk. Pandamiti way. By removing this plastic lid from where I'm stepping, I've reduced it. And by putting it here, I have reused it, isn't it? If you stand far, you'll discover that, look at those people's shirts, sweaters. This is our school badge. There you'll see an art piece still. This will be elephants. You can see elephants. Younger elephant, then the big elephant. So that's just generally art. Down, people carry lomi to school, people carry washing powder, people use sodas. We have made it into something that can support a plant. That's a flower vase. All this is because we want people to emulate this, people to admire this and push it outward, out to the environment, so that we can live in a sustainable environment. These are briquettes. Still waste, but now this is the degradable waste mixed with soil. Instead of dumping it anywhere you find it, why can't we collect it and make it into something that is going to help someone refuse to buy charcoal? Something that is going to help someone get away from using petrol or paraffin for cooking. These are briquettes. And as members of Pandamiti Club, St. Peter's College, Pandamiti is a word that means plant trees. With this, it's called a solar oven. A solar oven. And as you can see, this is aluminium foil, a reflecting surface. This is a transparent paper. This is styrofoam, a plastic. These are plastic bottles. If you have to check inside still, there's aluminium foil, then there's polythene, black one. So how it works, that's the main issue. At least we get a picture of the waste which are killing us and they have been removed from the environment. Radiations from the sun will strike the surface, and after they have struck this surface, they will be reflected inside. But there's what we call short wavelength radiations. Their penetrating power is high, so it's very easy for them to penetrate inside here, the greenhouse effect, just like how global warming occurs. It's very easy for the rays to strike here and penetrate inside. But when they reach inside, they start being reflected on these surfaces, on these aluminum surfaces. And so the waves turn from short to long waves. And that aspect, it will be very hard for them to still penetrate back and be reflected outside. In the garden, once to warm his food, but should we use firewood? Something that is very simple. No. Adopt this. And we don't want at the moment in our country there is someone complaining that I am overwhelmed with waste, and yet you can convert the waste you have into something that can support you, something that can sustain you, and something that can make you live as a person who is healthy in the environment. Next, and in fighting climate change, obviously we consider very many things. That's the human life of someone and the wildlife. This picture comes in, yes, we've reduced from the environment, but we still, as members of St. Peter's College, recognize that wildlife exists and it should be put into consideration. Our sponsors, Green School, the initiative. Green School Initiative, and that stands for initiatives for the initiative, and at least we're giving credit to the Swedish for coming up with that initiative, credit to the Food and Agriculture Organization, credit to Sewerage for ensuring that we have a sustainable and better Uganda. And